Okay, so let's talk about the standard enthalpy of formation. This is an actual definition and it has certain meanings. And so what it means is that we're going to make 1 mole of the substance from elements in their standard state. At 298 Kelvin or approximately 25 degrees Celsius. So in that case, water should be a liquid. Carbon should be a solid because that's the state it would be in at 298. I cannot have it as a gas. I can't have it as any other state. And I can only make 1 mole. 1 mole. So I'm going to have to use fractions to balance this equation. And so I want, as a reaction, element 1 plus element 2 plus whatever, yielding compound 1. And this has to be 1 coefficient out in front. So what would be an example of that? Let's say we want to make ethanol. And ethanol has a formula of C2H6O or CH3CH2OH. And so the elements I'm going to need are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So I'm going to take carbon plus hydrogen, and this is going to be a gas, and this is going to be, I'm sorry, that's not a gas, that's going to be a solid. And we're actually going to use graphite for that. We would not use carbon as diamond there. So it's solid, and hydrogen is gas plus oxygen is gas to make C2H6O. So now I need to balance this equation. And so I'm going to need 2 moles of carbon. I'm going to need 3 moles of hydrogen. And I'm going to need 1/2 of a mole of oxygen. And ethanol would be a liquid at room temperature. And if I wanted to do this calculation, I would look up the values in a table. But this is the basic idea of standard enthalpy of formation. You take the elements in their standard states and you create your compound in its standard state, and ethanol would be a liquid at room temperature. So in another video, I'll actually do some calculations with this. Thank you.